today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to care for a leopard gecko. Now, leopard geckos are one of the easier reptiles to care for. Here at Reptile Republic, we have two leopard geckos. Sorry, I had three, but one of them died. So, this is my adult leopard gecko named Jason. He's just a normal leopard gecko. I don't think he's a fancy. But they make very good beginner pets, although the best beginner pet for you is probably going to be a bearded dragon, because bearded dragons are easier to hold, and these guys are kind of skittish, but not much. They're pretty calm, but like if you drop them and they lose their tail, they're probably going to die, so that's a bad thing. But they're a very good pet. I think you can get them for around $20. Now, this is not a price video. This is a video teaching you how to care for one. So, I will show you the setup. Okay guys, so a setup for a leopard gecko, for their whole life, they can do with a 20-gallon. I do keep a lid on here, it's just right here. But, oh, hi Corn Maze. They need like at least a 20-gallon. And then I have my baby leopard gecko over here. If you have an Exoterra, this size is good. Where is he? There he is. But, yeah, if you have an Exoterra, this size is good. And then, if you just have a tank, this size is good. Now, the setup for them is fairly easy. Need a heat bulb. Sand is fine, although it can get in their eyes when they're babies and infect them. But if you don't use sand, you can use carpet. So I have sand in here, and then you need 2 dishes, one with water and one for mealworms, just to keep mealworms in there. So whenever they don't have crickets, they can eat something. Then you need a hide, and you don't have to have leaves, but I have some fake leaves in there. And this is a good setup. Now, as far as food goes, you should be feeding them crickets every other day. And on the day that you're not feeding them, they have mealworms in there. So if they get hungry, they can eat that. And then a treat that you can give them is superworms, which you can buy at the pet store. They're not pets, but for food. If you're wondering why there's blood, that's because Corn Maze bit me the other day. But, so, superworms, crickets, and mealworms, and feed them crickets every other day. I probably feed them every other day crickets when I have crickets. Sometimes I don't have crickets, but whenever I do, I feed them like every other day. And then on that day in between, they'll have mealworms. And they're just a very easy, calm pet, and you don't have to hold them too often or anything. So that's how to care for a leopard gecko, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Just remember the like button, share this video with your friends and family.
Yeah. Subscribe, you filthy animal.